Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of Morous Goes to Oblivion, our Let's Play with our transplanted High Elf who came to Cyrodiil in the past through a very strange encounter with a very strange Daedra. Anyway, we have been hunting down recommendations for the Arcane University since we started, and we have them all now. So I will turn it over to Morous the High Elf. Ah, Bruma. Somehow, even in your centuries-older tradition, you seem to be able to build better structures than the Nords actually in Skyrim. I suppose civilization does have its
Greetings.
improvements, even for Nords. Anyway, we should go to the university to get an education and to manipulate some magic. All right.
You have my ear, citizen.
I really didn't mean to take it. You can certainly have it back. Let's head here. The Archmage's lobby.
My pleasure, really.
Of course it is.
With you.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Yeah, man.
Hello, associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required.
Yes, it was certainly a fascinating application process.
I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you the robe of the apprentice. Take
A
a
new
moment
dress?
and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
A new dress just for me. Well, we'll see if it's good enough. No. No, it's really not. Thanks, though. Nope. We want to go here, I think. Now, just
Hello.
to find...
Hi.
Hi! The right lustratorium. Okay, that sounds interesting. But it's not nearly as interesting as it sounds. Okay. Off we go. I should have known by all the plants growing outside. Chironasium.
Hi there.
Ah! Well, hello
Good
there!
to see you.
Jump right up on me. Why don't you, before the ages of man? Altar of enchanting. Well, enchanted, I'm sure, but
pleasure, really.
maybe not at the moment.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
Are you talking to the purple fire? Alright, anyway, let's move right along. Practice rooms, no thank you.
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Imperial Watchtower, I can do without. Been
Hello.
trying to cut back on those. Mage quarters. And... Mystic Archives, no, of course it's going to be the last door on the left. Praxographical
Hi
Center. Hi there! The Altar of Spellmaking. And here is where we can build our cantrips. A bound dagger for the duration of 1. We say okay. And call this a conjuration cantrip. So, what's the purpose of that, you may ask? Well, if we look at our conjuration skill, we need about 25 to do anything useful. It's currently 15. If we come into our magic, we could use bound dagger, but it's going to give us well, it's going to cost us 24 spell points to use. And, well, we did bump up quite a bit. But if we change Conjuration Cantrip, take another look, put it away, and already back. The whole thing is done, and we've gained a point. Fire it off again, and we're already more than halfway. Fire it off again. Okay, and that's how we run up our conjuration. Now to level, alteration and mysticism. Since we're controlling our leveling, don't want to freak out the owners here, we'll put the silver dagger away. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Alteration and mysticism. I had already forgotten. I remembered mysticism, but I forgot alteration. Charm is... no, that's probably illusion. I am not familiar anymore with the symbols. Alteration, I'm going to say this is alteration. Touch, we want to turn that to self. Duration, and I'm pretty sure, let's check before I go crashing off here. Water breathing, that was something that she gave us. Alteration, yes, absolutely. So, there. Water breathing. Self, duration 1. We say okay, we call it our alteration. Whoops. Cantrip. Heavy sigh. You know, they don't make quills like they used to. Okay, or maybe like they will in the future. One or the other. Alright, so now we have an alteration cantrip. We check our alteration is at 35. And we breathe water. If you look in the upper right hand corner, you can see the duration counter for the spell. And it takes a while since it's already above 35, well, at 35. But there we go. Alteration is increased. Mysticism. What is mysticism? Probably have something. Alteration, mysticism. Minor life detection will do. So, detect life. And we just crank everything down as far as we can. We say okay, and then mysticism. Cantrip. Create, and we're only paying 3 gold, roughly, to do this. And we earn ourselves a mysticism cantrip. Let's take a look at our mysticism. Right on the edge, right? Yep. And just like being in mage school, we practice. We won't do this for this entire session, but just so you see how we're playing. I'll take care of most of studying in our downtime, and so we have progressed a bit more towards level. So the important thing in leveling here during the Oblivion crisis is to remember that you want to really focus on 3 skills, 3 attributes: willpower, intelligence. Conjuration is also intelligence, so those two will go hand in hand. Mysticism alteration is willpower, so we want something else under willpower. Destruction. Now, destruction cantrips are a little bit different to make and can be a little bit painful. Fire damage on self, lowest magnitude you can get it. Say okay, and destruction cantrip. Create. And, well, to go with that, we're going to want a restoration cantrip. And we will do restore health, self, small as we can get it, and restoration cantrip, create. So now, I'm going to step away from everyone so we don't frighten them. You know how mages are. Destruction cantrip. This is going to hurt. But not that badly. It will over time, but... Let's take a look at our destruction skill. 21. We'll get it to 22. Excuse me. Okay, 22. So we can also switch over to our restoration cantrip and do the opposite. You see our mana, our spell power is keeping up with relatively our process here. Let's take a look at restoration. 7. That one will be fairly easy. Or should be. The trick with restoration is you also sort of need to be damaged to get the benefit out of it. Let's check that. So we're right about there. No, actually. I thought you actually had to be damaged. Anyway, so we have our restoration, destruction, conjuration, cantrip, illusion. We could use an illusion cantrip. Normally, Khajiits have this a little easier. They can use Night Eye. I don't think we have anything with that. Illusion, charm. I don't know. No, I was going to say, can we charm self? This is what happens when they don't let you play in the university. Okay, we want... not mysticism, but illusion. Do we have any illusion spells? Captivate. Is that the only one? Yeah, it looks like it is. That's unfortunate. I wonder if we could... Interesting. I was looking to see if we could summon our skeleton for a shorter period of time, but it looks like we don't even have access to the ability. That's okay, though. So, anyway, this is our process of creating cantrips and how we will work on leveling our magic and, to a great degree, controlling our leveling process entirely. Since nothing that we use normally, except for, say, security and mercantile, and some light armor, these things, although move very slowly on their own, everything else here is a choice we have to make. So that's why we are still level 1. But let's take a look at the rest of the college since we're here. The Mystic Archives. A less rude song.
How are you?
I'm fine, Tarmina. How are you?
Darmina, this is my Mystic Archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks.
You know, you are so much more polite than the orc who runs the... Never mind. Anyway, heard any good rumors?
Good Eye will do anything to help her girls out. She recently got Ardaline out of a bind, and I hear it wasn't completely within guild rules.
Well, there are rules and there are rules, right?
Certainly.
Oh, disposition 90.
Be seeing you.
You certainly will. Well, maybe, honestly. Not entirely sure, but let's see. We certainly can get our... some of our ingredient needs here. Display case very hard. oftentimes in visions that I've had, I have noticed that in dreams of being a vampire, there were some good opportunities for dinner in this room. The mage quarters basement. All right. What's upstairs? The upper level. Not much going on right now, but I hear this place is hopping at night. We have an alembic up there. Remember, in alchemy, we actually, although I don't do it very often, you, as I recall, start with this. These, so the alembic would add in here calcinator, and I can't remember what the last one is. You would, strawberries. Use them for greater effects in your potions. But my study of Oblivion era alchemy is a bit fuzzy. Oh, that's off limits.
Hello.
Hello. Practice rooms. So you can come in here and I don't actually know. Kind of curious. Let's try our actual destruction spell. Let's take a look at our destruction point. So we're right at the start. I don't think these targets work, which is why the cantrip is target at self. Yeah, so if we move back to our destruction cantrip, fire that off, and destruction is moving. Okay. And then we can fire restoration off a couple times, get it back. My personal recommendation for mage practice is to imagine your favorite pictures moving and just sort of enjoy those moving pictures while you're playing with your cantrips.
Greetings.
Okay.
Well met.
The Chironasium, I believe we were
Hi
in here
there.
earlier. This is, oh yeah,
Yes.
that is such an outfit. The Altar of Enchanting works a little bit different. Silver Dagger. I haven't done this in quite a while. Let's see what we can do. Add Soul Gem. Common Soul Gem. Oh. Oh. Okay, I have to admit, I don't actually know what this one is. Interesting. So much to learn in this new place. Well, old place. New old place. Old new place. I don't think we did anything to our dagger. Don't really have enough soul gems to play with anything. Not sure how to tell when they're loaded or not either. Ah, here we go. Off on the right there. Common soul gem, current soul level, petty. And a petty. Okay, let's see what else we have. Ah, that must be white robes.
See you.
Good tidings, citizen.
Good tidings, Martina Floria. And to you, Delmar, of the glistening robes. And back to the Alchemist's Lustratorium. Now, we have some other things that we need to do along the lines of securing ourselves a place of our very own. Let's work on that. We are not overwhelmingly equipped for such a venture, but we will do our best. And we should also probably drop into sneaky mage mode. Sneaky bow mage. Oh, level 1. Eventually, this will all make sense. At least that's the plan. Plans change. Plans go awry. Plans are horrible to begin with. Alright, let's not sneak. We have enough distance to cover. We will have to be careful at some point, though. Hopefully, we will have more warning through the fog than any adversary. Or at least some warning. Well, 2 iron arrows. Thank you for your donation of pelt. Pillaged mine. Alright, let's just sidle right on by. For those who may be curious, cantrip is just basically what that was. A simple spell used for practice. Make sure, yep, we are still always so many people with opinions on these roads. Whoops. Now, just settle down. Time for your permanent catnap. Lockpick. Weak potion of repulsion. I'm going to leave that. I think we are going to have... What on earth? Why are you attacking a horse? Oh, careful not to hit the horse, I hope. I'm not sure who's who on the road here. And you are? Courier. Hello, courier. Good travels to you. All right. Where... Our destination is nearby. There was a call to defend a castle. And we will see what aid we may offer. Carefully. As the butterflies dance through the air. Oh, I'd say that's probably got at least that much drop to it. And we got one. Let's try again. Oh, they moved. Dash cunning of them. Okay. Try not to do the on-the-fly shot here. Oh. Alright now, don't make the nice mage run out of stamina and arrows. Grab that back. I forgot about the whole losing stamina for holding the arrow thing. Probably should watch that. Something noticed us. Come on. And Marauder. Okay. His gear is worth coin, but okay. There is definitely some coin to be found out here. Picking over these marauders. Weak potion of healing, we'll take that. And more marauders, more arrows. 2 pounds, or two weight units, 2 feathers worth of arrows. Lots of iron cuirass. Oh, nice. Nice. Threads. 35. Ooh. We will be nearly out of everything if we pick up that armor. Shield of Truehorn. And a silver war axe. Let's grab those. Well, I think we've helped, but I'm not sure what happens now. Let's see if we can find Battlehorn Castle. I've heard a rumor that the defenders of Battlehorn Castle are besieged by marauders who are appealing for aid. Apparently their commander has been killed, and they're offering the castle itself to anyone who will help lift the siege. Well, I've always wanted a castle.
What do you do? This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Here, take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the castle, I bid you welcome.
And I accept your welcome, and thank you for the castle. All right. Let's open this. What we need to do is make sure that we can carry off the things that are outside. Let's split these. Put that away. Basically, actually, you know what? I think it might be better for us to take that and put our own things away. Let's put a vast majority of those away. And okay. So we've got our weight down a little bit. And well, we should probably put clothes on, not to have rampant throngs of fans chasing after us. It's such a burden being a high elf of such immense beauty. Okay. That'll push us over our weight limit. We take the boots. We're going to have to loot this in sections, so maybe more things to do in the between time than just practice magic. We'll have to see. If you really would like to see, the process of looting and selling and looting and selling and carrying and looting and selling, let me know. Or let checkers know. In any case, I think for the moment, whilst I carry out the hard work, I will turn it over to checkers and allow him to end our journey. All right, we have successfully attained a castle, learned some cantrips, and all around done a fair day's work. Not too shabby for old Morous the High Elf, even if he does think just a bit too highly of himself. So I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you so desire, and to ask you, above all, to please take care.